Have y'all
I don't
done?
know. You're gonna explode and die.
I think, yeah. I'll probably just get stepped on a mech by giant Godzilla at some point, and that'll be it.
Godzilla's gonna step on a Lego.
Have y'all gone through your wait, what is this? Hold on. Oh, cool.
No, not yet.
Have y'all gone through like a basic couple of rounds or whatever with your mech in the ComCon to like see how the buttons work and junk?
No, because I don't want to mess my stats.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
I
I was gonna do it and like just make like a little 10-minute here's how to do it, you know, and stream it so that anybody can like watch just a little highlight, right?
Yeah.
I can stream it. I don't know if you can read it though.
I can duplicate my character and use him as a test thing.
I was just gonna stream the thingy to Discord if you wanted to just look at my thing.
Yeah, I'll do that too. I'll do both.
Okay.
'Cause I got 2 eyeballs. One can be looking at your screen, and
No,
another
it
can be
can't.
looking at my screen. No?
No.
Why did God give us 2 eyeballs?
We are predators. They're at the front. We're meant to attack.
Damn it.
Yeah.
How
You
I
can
like
chase
to
a
be
rat and a lizard.
What about a rat lizard?
Rats have eyes at the side of their heads. What do you mean?
Rat lizard's actually the first monster.
Oh.
Oh shit.
No,
Look
I'm
at
just
that.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Damn it. I thought I pulled the nitro.
He wouldn't let you know if you pulled nitro.
No.
True. True. He would be all awkward like, haha, rat lizards. How'd you get your
Ah.
Reality is in the background. Like, write that down. Write that down.
yeah. How'd you get your CompCon to be dark mode?
Oh yeah. So there's settings
Save my.
for
Two
that.
eyes.
Is it?
Found it.
Okay. There's like 7 different color schemes,
Yeah, I see that.
but I did not
you
like
got
red
the-
white.
I like red white. But it's not dark mode, so eh.
Ew, Horus terminal. Damn.
It hurts the eyes.
Yeah. Do y'all understand? I can't remember the name of it actually. The thing. You know how you have like
Yeah, I've watched the thing.
mech health or whatever, and then there's some other thing that
System?
you have multiple like
Oh, structure?
structure.
Damage?
Yeah.
I think it's structure. Something like that.
I think so too. It is. I have to read this again, but from what I understand, isn't it like
Stress.
you lose a
No.
bunch of health and then you take a structure damage and then you have health again or some junk?
Yeah, exactly. It's structure.
Okay,
Yeah, same,
okay.
Yeah. So whenever you reach 0 HP, you take a structure damage, and there's some other stuff that can happen too. I don't quite remember.
Yeah.
There are ways for you to like divert structure damage depending on your mech or some other shit. I don't quite remember. But anyway, the base of it is you take one structure damage and you go back to full HP. I think there's a dice you roll that might make you lose an arm or lose some systems.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I have to get into that junk. 'Cause I don't think
Actually,
it's.
Probably will.
I don't think it's in this
I
little book.
I just took some structure damage in CompCon and it talked me through it.
Okay. Cool.
I lost a mount. I lost my autopods.
Oh,
Okay.
gotcha.
I also took something else. Systems damage? I don't know what that means.
Shredded.
I
Here's
feel like
structure.
with your scale, we might have to double our movement.
No, forget you.
Double your what?
Double our movement. We're going to move like
Agreed.
7 small tiles a turn.
I will move 2 tiles.
It makes sense if you're in a bulky giant mech, like you're stomping across the thing, but
I guess it also
Um,
makes sense if I'm carrying a gigantic apocalypse rail.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I got no problem with it.
Okay, cool. Not to what you said. I wasn't listening. I was reading.
Rude.
Okay, so we have my CompCon, right?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I'm gonna talk as if I'm talking to someone who's not here, just so you know, for the future or whatever. So that's it. But anyway, here's how to run your character through the CompCon. So on your basic CompCon, you see all the sort of stuff you've chosen as like a little sort of basic setup. And then at the bottom, it has your dossier, which is your info, and the narrative, tactical, mech hanger, blah, 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 blah. The active mode is the button you'll hit. And when you hit active mode, it shows you truly everything you have. Hold on. I'm actually already started. Let me go back.
This is
okay.
the worst tutorial ever.
So this will be everything you have on your active mech, and you can hit start mission to engage combat mode. And when you do so, then you'll be able to see your character as if it were your turn. And as you know, in Lancer, you're going to be playing sort of all at once, deciding who does what when. So
So from what I've seen, players and monsters, they take turns. Like a player takes a turn, and then a monster takes a turn, and then a player takes a turn.
no, you all act together.
All right.
So it's more like player turn, NPC's turn, player's turn, all together.
That's great, in my opinion.
Yeah. The NPC, the monster, whatever, really only acts. Most of their stuff is in reaction to whatever you do. So a lot of the stuff for NPCs is like watching for when you move or a player moves, and then when they do, they react or they attack or whatever.
Just unfair.
So a lot of it is like the players figuring out how to do the tactics and then doing them, you know what I mean? And fighting through the monster fight. But
Are you saying we take all our turns currently, or?
I think so, yeah. I guess I'll have to go check again, but I do believe so.
Yeah, that would break one of my abilities for sure, at least one, which is when an ally starts their turn.
Oh yeah, that is true. That is a huge nerf on unfair.
I'll have to go back and check, but maybe it's in here. Because there's no like roll for whatever the thing is in D&D.
Yeah,
there's no initiative.
Yeah, I think Gob was right in saying it is meant to be player, enemy, player, enemy, player, enemy.
Oh, okay.
Like individual players. We choose who goes first.
Oh, okay.
Choose the order, basically.
Okay, gotcha.
And if we don't choose, then it's down to you. If we fail to choose, you just go.
I see. I did think it was all of you, and then me, and then all of you, and then me.
That would be cool, but I agree. That would be such a huge nerf to fair.
Okay, gotcha. I'll read back through that then. Unfortunately, this little tutorial thing has been interrupted a little bit, but these are good questions, so we got to go back and look. Anyway, back on the CompCon, when you're looking at your turn, for example, whether it happens concurrently or not, we don't know. The super awesome thing is that it not only tells you what's full actions and what's quick actions with the symbols. For example, skirmish here is quick, barrage is full. What happens is, if you, on your turn, choose to do a barrage, that means you're using two different weapons. So, in the CompCon, you'll click, for example, your first mount, your assault rifle, barrage, and it says one of two, and then you'll pick the other one, which is probably, because you have it, the missile rack, right? So, as soon as you click the second one, it rolls them for you. And these are your two attack rolls, and those attack rolls, the DM will tell you, okay, you hit or you didn't hit. These are pretty high attack rolls, so we'll just say they both hit, right? So when you use this number and attack with your assault rifle, it will say, did you hit or did you miss? If you missed, the DM told you missed, then you just hit that button, right?
Wait, where's the roll? Where's the number?
The roll is this number right here. It's attack roll. It's right
okay.
next to the attack. It auto comes up as soon as you hit the button. In theory, you could roll them
So if you have
again,
some
but
kind of- yeah,
that's...
if you have like accuracy or difficulty to add.
Yeah. You can add other stuff to it, but it auto rolls like when you open this. You could roll it again, but I don't think we should do that because then we'll just be seeking better rolls all the time. You know what I mean?
Right.
But if you miss, then you say you missed, and then other stuff will happen. If you hit, you say you hit, and then it'll run damage. So it rolls the damage roll right here in the center, and then any additional damage you can add on, and then you confirm that you did that damage, and you can also say this target's destroyed if you destroy the target, right? So I'm just gonna hit confirm on this, and then that section moves away because you're not messing with it anymore. Here's your second weapon, and in your second weapon you attack. We're gonna say you hit as well. It'll roll damage for you also, and then you just hit confirm and then target destroyed or not, right? In this setup, you also have the ability to attack with your missile rack, your other missile rack. You make an additional attack with the following auxiliary weapons. This weapon can't deal bonus damage.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So
it's auxiliary.
Yeah, CompCon auto sets up any additional stuff that might come up with your weapons, your abilities, all that junk, right? So the attack roll is 4. We're gonna say we missed here, and then there's no damage roll, and you say confirm. For example, though, if on your assault rifle, I'm gonna hit the undo button. If on your assault rifle, oh, well, let me do it. Well, anyway, it has reliable 2, which means even if you miss, it still does 2 damage. So
yeah, okay.
if you hit the miss button, it will auto tell you, okay, you did 2 damage, and you're like, cool,
That's it.
dope. Release me from this prison. Okay, cool. So once this barrage, this thing that you've started at the top, is complete, everything will close down, and then when you close it, your stuff is all auto complete, right? You've already used barrage. If you choose to use your where is it? Overcharge or whatever, is that this?
Overcharge is all the way on the top.
Oh yeah, this. There is a button. I can't remember where it is. There's a button in here somewhere that allows you to do that, but whatever. When you're tracking your movement, you can do that at the top of this main page. So you can move like 2 and drop yourself down to 2. And then if you fire all of your stuff, you complete your attack. You want to move the rest of your 2, you go down to 0 movement. So you can track that. You can track your structure, which is why I asked about it. Your heat is right here. Repair, overcharge, and then if you get hit, you can pull your HP down, right? At the top, you can also track statuses that may be relevant to your attacks or whatever. You can hide, you can go invisible, prone, whatever. You can be jammed, lock on, all that stuff. Or it will do it if your weapons do it automatically, right? But if like an NPC hits you and you get one of these conditions or whatever, it will, like, you could just put that on there, and then everything you try to do that's related to that will keep that in mind. Same with resistances. There's overshield, which I haven't read about, but I mean, it seems like it makes sense. The important part here is, once you've done all of your stuff, you've gone through everything you think you can possibly do, you'll hit start round 2. Otherwise, if you still have stuff to do, then it won't say end turn down here, but otherwise it auto ends your turn when you're out of junk to do. So you can see like, oh, I'm missing something. Where is it? Oh, I missed a free action or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna do that. let's
It's
say
not perfect though. Like, there are some free actions that you can do, and it will still say end turn there.
yeah, true, because you can or cannot do that. Like
Yeah.
you could choose. Yeah, that's true. True. But now that I see that everything's gray, I'm just gonna hit start round 2 as if we went through the whole combat and it's my turn again, right?
Yep.
Confirm round complete. Confirm. So on my turn again, I cannot use the missile racks because they have to be reloaded after the turn that they are fired. So I can't use those, and CompCon already knows that in this turn. But I can use my melee weapon and my assault rifle if I wanted to try barrage or whatever, like whatever I have attached. And again, it refills your movement, it resets everything that you need to know based on statuses, based on whatever, right? So that's why I think we should play in CompCon, because it's so helpful.
It's awesome.
And at the bottom, it also has like, what are the reactions that I can do if something happens, or what are the free actions I can do? Overcharge right here. As you move through your turn, these gray out when you can't use them anymore, your full action or your quick actions. But if you still have something to do, these little icons at the very bottom will still be lit up and ready to use.
Yeah. How do
Then-
you load your weapon? I know it's stabilize action, right?
Yeah, it's in here somewhere.
I think it's a stabilize action. But that's
Well, I was looking to see if there was a button I could hit, like
Stabilize is
stabilize.
a full action. It is full action.
Well, yeah, but where is it?
Is it-
It's got to be on here somewhere. Oh.
It's in the list of full actions.
Oh, yeah. So you can click right here and then go to stabilize, and you'll spend your turn. Oh, you can choose one of the following. Cool. It tells you what you can do when you do that.
That's so cool.
So you could spend 1 repair to restore HP. The maximum? Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I'm going to have to make the monster stronger.
I mean, yeah, we got repair.
Just make more of
limited
them,
repairs
because
for
if you
that.
make them stronger, they'll one-shot us. Make more of them so our health goes down.
Well, no, not like I can move all the stats independently. So
Yeah.
it's not like I'm making a license 3 monster instead of a license 1. It's like still a license 1, but it's got double the HP or whatever, you know?
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
Licensing all
Worrying that
these
you'd make it
abuse
stronger, and
monsters.
it's just like, it does 16 damage, you're dead.
Yeah.
Immediately take 1 structure down. I can't
What'd you say,
repair
Gavin?
them.
Who's giving all these monsters licenses? You gotta stop.
Yeah, just passing out their cards. This core power. Oh, that's this thing. Core energy exhausted. Oh, that's cool. Okay,
I don't know
awesome.
when your
Core
core
power.
power would be exhausted. Ever.
Well, it says for the rest of this scene, you gain 1 accuracy on all attacks, whatever. You can boost as a free action. So it looks like you use the core power to give you this
No.
power up.
No, if you turn that core power back on,
Huh? I can't.
turn the core back
Oh.
then you activate the core system.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and then it uses it. Yeah.
Still says available. It doesn't say depleted. I don't know when you'd ever be depleted.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
That's I'll ask Itro when he turns up. He's
Okay.
playing a doctor.
Perfect. Is there anything else here? So after we do all of this stuff and we play through the rounds and you kill a monster, it kills you. I don't know. You can end combat and start your rest, and it'll give you all the stats on what happened and what you did and all that junk. It even says, I have detected 0 issues requiring your attention. Like if you had a bunch of damage or structural integrity or all that stuff, it would say you need to fix this junk.
Thanks, Jarvis.
Oh, I'm looking for maybe it's here. Oh yeah, at the end of the mission, it says here's how many moves you took. Here's how much damage you dealt, and all of your other stats like heat taken, structure loss, whatever. And then we complete that, and it just keeps track of it as far as I know. But I don't know how to look at it.
There is one other spot where there's some actions on if you go back into like a mission.
Okay, 1 second.
You see your skill triggers. I think you can. Sorry, not your pilot talents. If you could expand those, like walking armory, for instance. Go up.
Oh, it's that up. Oh, this. Yeah.
These, yeah. So you can expand all of these. I'll tell you what, but some will have buttons as well and things to do.
Oh,
Like
gotcha.
My leader one.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't have any with buttons, but yeah, cool.
Yeah, the inspiration dice, if you will, is it's a button that you have on pilot talents. So yeah, that's also important.
If it's a button, it might come auto popped out too on yours.
It
I don't.
didn't.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
It's hidden away.
Yeah. But it is in the list of things you can do.
Gotcha.
In the bottom right.
Down here.
It's still
Cool.
there, yeah.
Cool. Adam.
Very cool.
Counter name.
Like a good oak.
I've got one
Probably-
silly.
Probably good